squatting. Now I'm going to talk to you in this video about squats, how you can do squats, how you should perform squats, little trick tips and techniques that are going to help you do a better squat for you in the gym, because squat is one of the best compound exercises, or if not the best compound exercise for big leg bulky growth. And if you're a dancer, to make you dance even better. And also, if you like this video, stick a comment below saying, Kyle, I like this video, then I'm going to show you better ways of correcting yourself. If you are someone who bends too far forward during a squat, they will sit their heads forward and their chest forward. Now, I will do a video of corrective exercises if you like this. If this video gets 5 likes, then I'm going to do that for you. I might just do it anyway. But anyway, stick around, and at the end, I'm going to show you a little trick, tip, trick, and technique that I like to use instead of doing extensions, quad extensions. Sometimes I put too much pressure on my knee. I'm going to show you an exercise which does that, which is banded lunges. So put your leg into a nice supported position, your knee into stable position, and it can also, I'm going to ask you in that to lock your knee out, which is interesting. So stick around, I'm going to show you that in this video. So squats, if you're going to do squats, what you want to do is do a warm-up that is definitely going to be focused on the area that you're doing. For example, you're not going to walk into the gym and do a chest press or a bench press or an overhead press and then go straight into a squat. Okay, you want to warm up the area or even perform the exercise in itself very, very light, like you can see here, which is a barbell squat or a bodyweight squat. Now, even with me here, sometimes you can see I round my back a little bit, so I do have to correct that myself. But warming up in the area is one of the best things to do, because that is what you're going to be using when you put some weight on there. Now, if you do struggle with your squats, I would say work on mobility. What you don't want to do is then put weight on yourself when you've got bad mobility, put yourself into weighted squats, keep trying to do that, because then your body and your biomechanics is going to learn how to do squats in the wrong way, and that's going to put you towards a path of injury in the future, and you don't want to injure yourself, okay? That's nothing we want to do. We want to get away from injury, not go towards injury. Now, you'll see that when I do some squats, I will externally rotate my feet just a little bit, put myself into that position. I will think about, as always, you'll see, is I hinge at my hips first. You want to send your bum backwards. Now, what a lot of people do in their squats, or when they start to squat, they instantly think, right, my first thing is I'm going to drop my knees, because I have to go down. So how do I go down? I drop my knees. You don't want to do that, because by dropping your knees first, that instantly sends you into a position where you drive your knees forward and puts you unstable, putting way too much pressure on your body as you go. And this way, what you want to do is imagine you're sitting on a chair, okay? Put that bum back, hinge at the hips with that bar. Now, also a little tip before I do my squats, sometimes after my mobility and warm up, is I like to do maybe like a hamstring exercise, maybe some hamstring curls, okay? Just to fire up the hamstrings and get them ready, because sometimes they get tight with me, but also getting the stretch in there does help. You might see some people when they're doing squats, they elevate their heel. That means they have tight hamstrings, so working on that as well can help you, but that will also, by them elevating their heels, will put them in a better position than just doing a squat without elevated heels, because they've got to work on their hamstrings, and they're probably too lazy to work on their hamstrings, so they just elevate their heels, which makes it easier for them. Now, let's go into the actual squat with the barbell and the heavy weights. Once that's on, you want to take the barbell, bring yourself back. Now, meticulously set yourself up. Nice and slow and controlled, right? There's no rush here, okay? Preparation is key. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail. You got it. So set yourself up nice and slow, okay? What you want to do is present your chest towards the wall or the mirror the whole time. Now, squatting in front of a mirror is a great tip and a great thing to do, because then you can see yourself. So you want to always face the mirror and have your chest presented to it. Imagine your nipples want to be facing forward the entire time. Inhale, nice and strong. Now, powerlifters will inhale, keep that breath the whole time. They'll also drive their tongue to the top of their mouth and keep that in. Come down, stand up, then exhale. So that's a big good thing for you to do, and a tip for you to use. And keep it nice and tight in the core, because you need a strong core and foundation the entire way through the squat. So if you find it hard, inhaling, going down, exhaling as you drive up, don't let the air out. Keep it in. Keep a nice strong trunk foundation you've got here. Keep it until you stand up tall, inhale, and go for the next rep. Also, what you want to do is take your eyes towards the destination. And where's your destination? It's up. So keep yourself facing up. Keep yourself knowing where you're going. What you don't want to do is look down, and that's going to promote tilting your head forward and put you in a bad position with the top of your neck and the top of your spine as you're trying to drive towards the sky. So always keep your eyes at the destination, your eyes at the prize, which is going upwards as the chest is upwards. With a big inhale, send yourself towards the sky. When you're in the bottom position, try and drive through your heels, send the earth away. And when you finally stand yourself to the top, squeeze your glutes, clamp your glutes together, flexing your quads. Hold yourself there for a second to know that you've got a full great contraction on those muscles before you descend into the next squat. So chucking at you now with my little extra tip of an exercise that I like to use instead of doing quad extensions is this banded lunge with the dumbbells. Now by doing this is getting you to promote a fully locked out leg. Now with the leg press you see here, we don't want you to lock out the leg. With the 2 second negative I'm doing and driving up strong, I'm still being sure that I don't flick my legs completely straight and lock my knees out, because that can be dangerous on your knees and you draw it there. But with this, what we're doing here is we're placing the band around the back of our knee crease. So we're stepping back to a point where the band wants to pull ourselves forward. So we're having to fight that resistance already. Now you can do this with body weight, and this is a great one to work on knee stability. So you don't have to have dumbbells here. But what you're going to do is you're going to squat down by lunging backwards, doing a backwards lunge, and as you stand up to top position, you're going to fully lock out your leg. You're going to drive that knee back, send that joint into that locked out position and squeeze at that quad. Now by doing this, as what I've done here, I've done 10 reps on each side, you're going to feel that burn on that quad. It's going to feel amazing targeted, not just going up, but also being pulled forward and get that full nice contraction on that quad muscle, giving you that great pump, that great burn, and eventually that growth and that strength that you're looking for. So, thanks for watching this video, okay? Like my channel, subscribe to my channel. Oh, if this video gets to 5 likes, I'm going to do the corrective exercise video where it's going to take you from this position when you're squatting, bending too far forward, into a nice squat position here, keeping that chest up, because that is how you want to look in the gym. Looking fresh, looking good, and you want people to see that face. You know, you don't want to be facing the floor. You want to be looking up like, I'm squatting. Thank you very much for checking this channel out. Thank you very much for checking me out. Squat good, squat low, squat strong, inhale, and squat on. Peace.